just cleaned my fish tank out and done the filter. I've had to totally empty it because of all of the fish basically have pooed and got waste into it. So I've given it a gravel a good clean. I've siphoned through it first and then given them all a good rub down with my fingers to get all the muck out. As you can see at the moment, they still are a bit grimy in places. I'll just pick that one up to show you. That one there's still a bit in places. But it just needs a bit of a good old clean through. I think the problem with my tank is I'm not cleaning the filter as regular as I should, and I'm feeding them too much food because I fed them twice yesterday and I gave them two quite good feeds. And I think the problem is because it was the fish who was in season and they was actually, well, as you say, is a nice way of putting it, they was making out in the tank. I think that might be what's caused the problem with the fish basically, well, making a load of muck. But as you can see at the bottom there, there's a bit of water in there. Look, like an inch of water that I've just put in. There's this toy there. These are just fake plants, mentioned in my previous video. That could do with a bit of a clean, I would suggest, because it's a bit grimy. Let's give that a bit of a clean and see how we go with that. Right, I've cleaned that now. As you can see, a lot more cleaner. Still a bit of muck in the side there and on its face, but I've given it a good clean. I actually use, while I turn around, a very old, it is just what I use for my fish tank. I don't use it for my teeth or anything. It's just a toothbrush that I got from somewhere, general place, I don't know. And I just use that, but it hasn't been used down toilets or anything. But yeah, you've just got these. Yeah, I know that's a bit weird there. Just needs a bit of a wipe down. Other than that, I think I'm pretty much there with that. Just needs refilling, fish putting back in. I've just fed them earlier, so they shouldn't need another feed at the moment, but we'll see how we go. But that's as I am at the moment. I'll get the fish in there and I'll come right back again. No, the fish aren't in the tank yet as promised. Reason is because this is what I want to point out. You see the top of the nozzle of that tank fish filter there? That is not doing what it should be doing right now. And this is what I'd like to point out to people. That is now up out of the water. It should not be just dribbling out like that. It should be doing what this other tank is doing. That should be happening. As you can clearly see, that is spitting water out of the nozzle. The other one isn't. As you can see, nothing. Which means that filter isn't working as it should. And without that air pump being in there, that filter's not making the water work properly. So they're going to get a murky tank every other day. The only best solution to it is buy a new filter. Don't need new sponges or parts, but a new filter's definitely on the cards for that one, because otherwise you're just going to get murky like that. So just be aware. Ice is not sponsored. I'm not telling you anything about, oh yeah, go get a new filter. Just do what you think. This is my own thoughts. But yeah, that isn't doing what it should. That is not working properly. And this is what you call an emergency situation with a filter. Filter don't work. You don't have the proper airflow. Luckily, I have got in there this air stone, which helps. But yeah, this is my other fish tank. Fine and dandy. because my fish filter's working properly. Yep, they're all in there. I'll get the fish in and then we can... There, fish are all back in there. That is much cleaner, but I do need a new filter. So there we go. And I would suggest maybe you could put a bit more water in there. But I don't really think I'm going to. Because if I'm going to put a new filter in there anyway, I'll need to do a bit more of a sweep round and probably just drain it a bit. So there's no point in that. But there you go. Fish tank is now clear again. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.